Hello guys, my name is TimGot and I'm here today with an E-25 review. This tank is a tier 7 German tank destroyer and it's also a premium tank. This tank is probably one of my favorites tier 7 tanks. I have my Comet, as you can see. That one is my favorite tier 7, and the E-25 is for sure my favorite tier 7. I do really love this thing. So yeah, let's go over these stats. This tank has 830 HP. It's pretty common for a tier 7 tank destroyer. It weighs 27 tons. I think it's one of the lowest weights on a tier 7 TD, because that is really is low. As you can see, the British one is weighing 75 tons. 75. So yeah. Let me try to get... Oh, this one weighs 21 tons. It does weigh a lot. As you can see, most of the tanks don't weigh that much. And the funny part about this is, it gets a massive engine. 700 horsepower. That's crazy. That is really is crazy. And it gets a speed limit of 65. So that is pretty damn awesome for this tank. It's perfect. And it also gets 44 traverse speed. So the mobility on this tank, plus the acceleration that you get, it really is awesome. I do love the acceleration and the mobility. In some occasions, you can use this tank as a scout. Believe me, I tried, and it sometimes does work because it is small as a ELC AMX. If I can find one, there you go. So you can see it really is small. So hitting this tank sometimes is a problem, because you can go 75 and you're 75, I mean 65, and you get that massive engine that does accelerate very fast, and it really is an awesome little tank. It has no armor, zero armor. No, this tank's not really made for the armor. This tank's made for DPM and mobility and speed. As you can see, DPM 2700 damage per minute, and that really is very high for a tier 7, and I do like that about this tank. This one gets 2000, so yeah, I do love that about this tank. This tank gets a stug gun, as I do call it. Let me just grab the stug gun. These 75. There you go. It's the stun gun. I'm not going to say something different. It is a stun gun, but it's a bit improved. It gets more rate of fire, and the aiming time is a little bit better. But having that 1.5 or 1.7 is not that big of a difference, because that is really damn fast. So yeah, it's a stun gun. It's your 6 gun and it's your 7 tank, and believe me, having this stun gun is more than enough. It's more than enough. I do love this gun. So, the gun, the armor has no armor, as I said that before. It has absolutely no armor, and rate of fire is 20 rounds per minute, and that is a bit crazy. That's 2.4 seconds reload time between every shot, and that's high as hell, man. Come on, you gotta love that. I do really love that. The gun's reverse speed is 44, and that is also very good, and the fuel range is 360, and it also gets a radio of 710 single range. And also, I want to say one thing about this tank. This tank gets a massive camo values, because it is a small tank. It really is a small tank. It's like a Panzer 1C or like a ELC. So if you just hide in the bushes, they will not spot you that easily. And yeah, you will see that. Because this tank, it really is awesome, because it's so small. People don't spot you that fast. So let me go over the equipments that I use. So I use a gun rammer, but I use gun rammer on every tank that I have. My second thing is improve ventilation class, and my third thing is engage gun range, right? Because I don't know, I didn't see something different than I liked because coded optics, nah. Maybe binos is an option because it's a TD, but it has no turret. It doesn't have a turret, so I'm not sure about that. So yeah, I'm just going to stay with my engaged gun lane drive, medium tank, gun rammer, and improve ventilation class too. And this tank is perfect for some, how to say this, crew grinding. I'm using the crew from the Waffentrager, and it's good for this kind of line because it only has like 4 crew members. It doesn't have a lot of crew members inside of it. 5, this one has 5, this one has 4. Let me see how much this one has. This one has 6. So for like training your crew on the Ferdinands or the Jagdpanzer, it's not going to be useful because those tanks have 6 crew members in or 5, and most of the time you're not able to train them, and that really does suck because you don't have that a big crew that you can train, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. But you can still train some crew members, so that's pretty cool. At least you can train the crew members from this tank. This 4, it's perfect for the E-25, and it really is perfect. So let's see how this tank performs in game. I think you guys do want to see that. So let me show you one of my replays. So here is the replay. I'm playing on Serene Coast. It's a standard battle, and this game. I will be showing off some good sides, like the mobility plus the DPM, but never use this tactic. What I'm going to use here, I'm going to be a brawler in this tank, and this is not the point of this tank. The point of this tank is to snipe, be more support, not be in the front, freaking trying to own everybody. It doesn't work like that with this tank, but it's worked for me for this kind of game, so I was very lucky this game. But my advice would be, if you do ever buy this tank, or if you are using this tank and you want some advice, never use my tactic, please. I'm being aggressive, I'm being very aggressive. It's too aggressive for this tank, but it's worked out for me. It really did work out for me, and I do like that. I didn't really expect that. I was expecting to die in like the first 3 minutes of the game, but it worked out pretty damn good. So here I'm just I was first spotting the type there, and now I see that the K1S is in trouble, so I want to help him, of course. I don't want my fellow not platoon member, because that doesn't make a sense, because I'm not in a platoon. My fellow tanker was having problems, so I was like, okay, let's help that dude. And that Vicky is so unlucky. Oh, on fire. And you're dead. All lucky. So here I see the T-34 sniping using his turrets. I'm like, nope, not going in against that. There is no point of me doing that. He will just kill me. So I'm just going to take it a different spot, a different tactic. So I'm thinking like, okay, let me try to maybe go here somewhere and try to snipe them if I can. And it worked out like I wanted it to work out. And here, if you see a heavy tank, please don't go as me, brawling against them. I use these tanks much as a brawler because I like doing stuff like this, as you can see. Going against him, he's not able to shoot me, and just killing him like that. I love that, because this tank is so low. The Tiger 2 doesn't have the gun depression to, how to say this, aim down at me. So yeah, in some occasions you can use your E-25 like that, because it really is, it works out for a lot of heavy tanks, except don't do it for American heavy tanks, because they have a lot of gun depression and they will have no problem aiming down on you. So here I'm just trying to help the guys that are facing the Hellcat E-25 and the Jackson. I want to help him out, but I also want to stay safe at the same time. So as you can see, I'm pretty safe from T-29 and T-32, so I can just snipe from here without having problems. Doing some random shots, hoping that I will hit them. And here I'm just like, okay, should I push up or should I just wait a couple of minutes for my team to push up a bit? But I was like, nope, let's go. I have no patience. I have no patience at all. So here I'm just like, I'm not really sure what to do here because there's a T-29 and there's a T-32 there. The T-29 was sleeping, and here I'm like, okay, he's wrecked, he's dead now. Already 3000 damage in this tank. And again, if you ever play with this tank, don't use this tank as the brawler. In a lot of occasions it doesn't work at all. It's worked this time for me, because I know how to use a tank correctly, and it does work out for me like I wanted it to work out a lot of the times. But if you guys are not experienced drivers in an E-25, oh, very lucky bounce there. Don't use this tactic like going against T-32s head and head. Don't do that. I do this because I know how to use this tank correctly without dying in the first 2 seconds. So here I'm like, I don't really want to go for the waffle trucker because he's a one-shot, and there's no point of just going across, like doing 400 meters to get that one kill shot. I don't really like kill stealing. I just want to go for the full damage. So yeah, I was going to go for the KONS, but he just died immediately. So I was like, okay, there's one already left. Let me go for him. Let me go for the normal already spots that are here, there or there, and he got immediately spotted here, shooting on the move with his tank, and I got kill seals. Very unlucky there, but I did. I'm not going to get the waffle trucker because he's too far. I'm still going to try to get him. Not sure why I shot there. Not sure. I think I was mad because he kill sealed me. I think he was mad. So also, don't shoot at your team members. Just saying. But yeah, I shot him because even if I would hit him, I would probably not ban his frontal with my 150 penetration. So I just risked that. But guys, don't team kill. Don't. I think this one was just one of my aggressive games where I just got mad at the game, and that's why I had this kind of game. It was just a massive aggressive game. I didn't really show you guys how to snipe, but I did show you guys the mobility, the awesome mobility, and I also showed you guys the awesome DPM on this tank. So yeah, and not sure why I drove in that water, but okay. So let me show you guys the after battle reports. So here is the after battle report. I got 135,000 credits, and that is without special or something like that. It's just normal credits. So that's pretty amazing. That's really amazing. I can get that kind of money with my T-34 if I do like 3,000 damage, 3,500 in like tier 8 game, tier 9 game. Doesn't really matter. If I just do 3,500 damage to like 4,000, I do get something around that, even more in some occasions, because you can bounce shots and you will get more for that. But yeah, I got 135,000 credits. That is pretty amazing. I got 2,800 XP. That's without a double, just normal game. That's all. And let's take a look at the team score. Let's see how my team did. So I did 35 shots, 32 hits, and 31 penetrations. So that is pretty damn good. 4,000 damage, almost 4,100 damage, and I'm pretty happy about that. I received 3 hits, and it was 2 penetrations, and 1 was a non-penetration. It was a bounce, as you guys remember, on my gun, and it was 800 potential damage received. I detected 3 enemies, damaged 5, and destroyed 2. and I got damage upon detecting it. I got 806. I traveled 3 kilometers with this tank, so I didn't stay still. And as you guys saw the replay, I was being very aggressive in that game. I was not staying still. I was just going. I was doing big pushes because I know how to handle this thing in that kind of occasions. So I was not pretty scared because I know what I was doing at the moments when I was driving that tank. So if I see a tier 8 tank, I'm not really scared to go just against him. If it's like a target 2 or a 3 or something like that, I'm not really scared of them because they don't really have that much gun depression. If you just stay, if you just hug them, they will not do you much damage. So let's see after that detailed reports. And yeah, I made a profit of almost 130k. And that is amazing. And also one thing, the ammo cost is absolutely nothing. Only 3,000 for 35 shells. That is pretty damn good. And for the repairing vehicles, it's nothing. It's really is nothing. Only 3,000. So making money with this tank is pretty damn good. It is pretty damn good. But yeah, guys, this was my review of the E-25. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, comments, do whatever you want. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.